EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The rookie from Texas Tech on target there. It's a 1st down. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Next receivers will spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and 3. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go. Check, man. Check.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Irving. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. The Bucs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 9. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mayfield down. That's caught. Emeka Buka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Buka, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready?
This a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Good push up front in that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They go to Johnson again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The big fella. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Okay,
the fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the 6. Come on.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Alec Pierce, 35 yards. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance. Picked off by Lewis Cine. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
1st first and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
180.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he fires one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Second down and 6 now. Johnson running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Steelers 1st down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Down at the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Regular.
To throw, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Christian Watson as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hurry! 180! Hurry! Point it right. Stop!
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
180! Hurry! Kings! What's that?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Buccaneers 14.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
180! Hey, alert! What's that?
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Mayfield to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Point it right. 180! Alert! What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Here's a diving catch right side. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 45-yard line.
My bad. Had to send somebody off to school, man. Sorry about that.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. What's up?
Here's a handoff to Irvin. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Weezy, I gotta learn how to throw and run from the same view, man. That's messing me up. But
from the 43,
that's my running view.
2nd and 8.
And when I get ready to throw, you already know my throwing view. I gotta find one though. That's too much shit to be doing at one time.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
What's up?
On the handoff, this is Irvin. Gets through, and now an opening.
You see my running view though.
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his off season working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
They go play action. Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
And Watson has it right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
All right, I can't run them. I gotta go hit and turn Baker loose, man. Can't run no more real quick.
Now Mayfield. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Done.
Throwing. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get
That's
right back into
bait.
this football
I'm finna
game.
fall for it though. That's fucking bait. Fake the tag if it ain't.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. To the end zone.
Yeah, that was
but
bait.
it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And goal.
Oof, I should have run the draw right here.
The 4-yard line.
Definitely should.
Second
Play with
and goal.
Wilson. I need to run the play action on his ass. He'll have time to go back. Fuck. Just try to run him over, I guess.
Irving.
Hell no, I lost that battle.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Damn, I want to hit all one. I'm scared I'm going to get the
They'll try again. And good
Shit.
work there defensively, so able to keep him out of the end zone. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think this
Okay,
offense,
we'll get this
specifically
right
this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively
Get this
thus
right
far,
now. What the fuck?
and it's cost them.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6
foul
here
for
on
this one.
4th and goal.
Regular.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th
Hang on.
down.
Man, get the fuck, man.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th
That's
quarter.
the play action.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now back to throw.
Come on, big ass motherfucker.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Look at this, a tight end carry. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Reload.
First down, Pittsburgh.
18 Cardinal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Come on, man.
To Pierce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Excuse me.
No, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. I thought they might take a shot down the field, but in
All right, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Excuse me.
they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go with Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Things looking much rosier for them here in Week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Viking 18. Steady.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Buffalo 8, Viking 18. Go.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Off off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Antoine Winfield, got in there that time. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, see, I know you're running late, man. I'm just trying to get a little practice in as much as I can.
He should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. On the return, Johnson. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
This is caught inside the 15.
A gain of 36 yards. Complete to Emeka Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Run. 180. Kings. Done.
Here's Baker. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here comes 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense.